Good afternoon and welcome. Day 2 of the Naman Realty Presents SSL Superstar League 2.0 powered by Global T20 Canada. Now what a start we had the second season and the first match and the first day yesterday. We had 5 winners and the 2 new teams, not to forget, registered their victory. So talking about the highlights of day 1, we had 5 matches and those were won by the GVC Strikers, the Yuva Strikers, Bombay Blasters, Triumph Knights and the Mumbai Game Changers. Hello and welcome, I'm Chaitanya Sant and it's time for day 2 of the Naman Realty Presents Superstar League 2.0 powered by Global T20 Canada. Before moving ahead, we'll just welcome all the teams, starting with the new team. That's Team GVC Strikers, owned by Mr. Gaurang Parekh, Mr. Vivek Kothari and DJ Chetas. The second new team, Triumph Knights, owned by Kshitij Thakurji. The champions of the first season, Bombay Blasters, owned by Pratik Jadwani and Hitesh Rohera. The fourth team, Team Nivan Royals, owned by Nikhil Mansukhani. The fifth team, Team Yuva Strikers, owned by Aditya Thakre, Vihang Sarnaik and Siddesh Kadam. Team 6, Team Avacules, owned by Darshan Ghodawat, Abhinav Shukla and Parth Pawar. The 7th team, Mumbai Game Changers, owned by Gautam Kalra, Akash Gambhir, Dhruv Dawar, Himanshu Sharma, Ranbir Nagpal and Karan Bakshi. Team 8, Team Excellency, owned by Mr. Kapil Zaveri and Mr. Gurmeet Singh. The 9th team, Cutting Edge Striders, owned by Raj Khandwala, Mayank Khandwala and Naif Memon. The last team, Team Superstars, owned by the league owners, Dino Moria, Surat Samat, Mr. Samir Khan, Mr. Mohammad Ali and Mr. Danish Hingora. Moving ahead, first, we'd like to thank all our sponsors as well, without whom this season would not have been possible. A title sponsor, Naman Realty. Powered by sponsor, Global T20 Canada. Catch of the match sponsor, Spartan Poker. Supported by District Sports Club BKC. Radio partner, Red FM. Gym partner, Acro. Holiday partner, Vista Rooms. Premium eyewear partner, Mojim. Aviation and yacht partner, Jet Fleet Aviation. Luxury partner, Art of Time. Automation partner, One Touch Automation. Grooming partner, Paul Michel. Salon partner, Jean-Claude Begin. Associate sponsor, Ava Global. Jewelry partner, AS Motiwala. Equipment partner, 7070 Sports. Nutrition partner, Being Fit Kitchen and the Naples Pizzeria. Protein partner, Egg On. Beverage partner, Raw. Snack partner, Epigamia. Meal partner, Ripsy. Water partner, Hunk. Energy drink partner, Red Bull. Tea partner, Bubble Tea and Easy Cap. Our nuts partner, Nutlings. After party partner, the Park Hotels. Bar and Bistro partner, 73 Bar and Bistro. Physio partner, Continuum Physiotherapy. Diet plan partner, Cherish Your Body. Digital partner, CrickFit. Sound and light partner, Annu Sound. Broadcast partners, TennisCricket.in, and of course the event managed by Star Connect Entertainment. 5 matches lined up for the day. The first match will be between Triumph Knights and Yuva Strikers. It's time for the toss, and for that I invite one of the league founders, Mohammad Ali, for the toss on the stage. Mohammad, could you join us for the toss? Mohammad, just one question. Day 2, Season 2.
Yeah, it's a hot day though. And Season 2, yeah. Season 2.0 actually. Looking good. The first day was brilliant. Second day, let's see what the teams do.
Wonderful. Can I call upon the captains of both the teams, Triumph Knights, the toss representative Dhaval Parab, and from the Yuva Strikers, Sohail Arora. Yes, good to hear that. Yes. Who calls? Who calls? We'll have, yes, the Triumph Knights calling. So you'll call Naman Realty or Superstar. Superstar is the call, and Naman Realty it is. So that's going to be Yuva Strikers, and Yuva Strikers you decide to.
Chase.
Any specific reason for that?
They got a good batting lineup, so we'll try to restrict them for a low score. Let's see.
As I mentioned, you both the teams are the ones who registered a victory yesterday. Looking to continue the momentum?
Hope so. Let's see. Who plays well is gonna win. It's not in our hands, it's not in their hands. Those who play well are gonna win for sure.
All the very best for the match. Triumph Knights, again, it was a triumphant start yesterday. Looking to continue the momentum?
Absolutely. Obviously, if we would have, won this toss, we would have batted first. So he made it easy for me.
Okay, all the very best for the match. That's it from here. Triumph Knights will be batting first.
Day 2 of the Superstar League 2.0. We saw 5 matches on day 1. It was Mumbai Game Changers, the Bombay Blasters, the Yuva Strikers, the GVC Strikers and the Triumph Knights ending up on the winning note. And today it's a new day. And all will depend upon how these teams turn out as well. It's match number 1 of day 2. It is Yuva Strikers taking on Triumph Knights. Yuva Strikers winning the toss and electing to field first. The weather has been kind today. Not that hot, but Mumbai heat can really get onto you in times. Very, very good format this. The Superstar League 2.0 presents everybody with an equal opportunity. Joining me this afternoon in the box, Chaitanya Sant. Chaitanya, good afternoon. You were there at the toss. I'm sure you must have felt the sweltering heat as well.
Good afternoon, Mikhail. Good afternoon to everyone watching the Superstar League 2.0. It was nice and hot there. The sun was bang into our face. What was important was the toss. It was won by the Yuva Strikers. Continuing the strategy, again electing to field first. Sayami Khair, quite an impressive performance, Mikhail, it was from Sayami yesterday.
Oh yes, Sayami was just so wonderful with the bat. And she'll be this time around eager to make it count when she comes on to bowl as well for the Yuva Strikers. Very good team, showed a lot of discipline in the field and produced some great moments as well. We're all set for ball number 1 on day 2 of the Superstar League 2.0. The Naman Realty presents Superstar League co-powered by GT20 Canada, all set to roll out on day 2.
There we go, ball number 1. It's going to be Sayami Khair pulling over the wicket to Aparna, and the first ball looking for a run. Rishi -10 it'll be if Sayami collects that well, and has she? No, so they are unhappy with the throw there, and does no loss for the Triumph Knights.
Societal almost running themselves out. Then had Sayami collected on the first go. Nicely bowled once again. Targeted straight into the pad region. Good bowling by Sayami.
No runs scored, but what's important for the Triumph Knights is they haven't lost a wicket. That's the rule in the Superstar League 2.0. First over, if a wicket's lost, it'll be -10. So it's important for the openers who have to be women players, to ensure that they do not lose a wicket in the first over. They've succeeded so far in the first 3 deliveries, the Triumph Knights. Bowling change. A leg spinner there, dead ball, because that was a trial ball on Triumph Cricket, the age-old trial ball.
I reckon the fielders were also changing and shifting positions, so that had to be kept in mind, and that's why the umpire is saying take your time and bowl. Nicely bowled. A wicket in this over will be a -10 for the batting side. That's been hit. Oh, once again the ball's not leaving Sayami today. Chasing her wherever she's going. That was a straightforward catch. Had she taken that, that would have been -10.
Not to happen though. Can Shivans get a wicket on the last delivery of the first over with the swing of the bat, but not making connection, and that's the end of the first over. So well done there, Triumph Knights. They've ensured that they don't lose a wicket. Some luck favoring them as well, but that at the end of the first over, Triumph Knights are 2 for no loss.
Call this the perfect start, Chaitanya. Not losing any wickets. Sohail Arora, the captain of Yuva Strikers, very fine, gutsy left-handed batsman. Always enjoy watching him bat. Presents the full face of the bat, but right now, different game, different format, different challenges. He has to marshal his troops as well. Lot of discussion. This format will always compel you to do something new, call for some kind of innovation and change as well. Good news for Triumph Knights is that they haven't lost that all-important wicket in the first over. So they are in safe zone now.
Absolutely, and that's the strategy, and that's the change from the first season. First season there was no such rule, so we had the women batswoman getting out on the first 2 deliveries, hit wicket, giving away a catch. But now it's important for them not to get out in the first over. And then of course now they have all the license. In the air, fielder won't go for the catch. The ball might have reached him, but not going for the catch, ensuring that the batswomen are not given a wicket down the leg side. Is that a white ball? Yes, it is.
Once again, all the bowlers need to keep in mind is that keep it straight. They're trying to turn the ball. The ball's just leaving the batsman. All they need to do is just bowl it on the stumps at the moment. That's a no ball. Quite a boisterous dugout over here. A lot of noise coming in.
Yes, plenty of noise coming in. Now they are saying they want her to get run out so that they can have a batsman coming in. It has hit the overhead wires, so that might be signaled as a dead ball. And dead ball it will be. So clear strategy from the Triumph Knights is that they want the batswoman to get out as soon as possible, so that perhaps Rahul Vaidya looking in to come at number 3. What a brilliant innings we saw from Rahul yesterday evening.
Oh yes, and I don't understand the strategy over here right now. Do we get them out or do we don't? And finally, that's a wicket that falls. And this means that Rahul Vaidya will be the number 3 batsman. He walks in, scored a big fire, unbeaten 40 odd runs last evening. He'll want to carry the rich vein of form today as well, but job done by the women cricketers at the moment. They're not losing a wicket in the first over. And look at that dugout. Instructions have been followed. Mission accomplished here for them.
Yes, absolutely, and Rahul Vaidya being promoted in the batting order, deservingly so. He came in at number 6 or number 7, if I'm not wrong, yesterday. A quick fire 40-45, and thus deserves a promotion in the batting order. At the end of the second over, 1 wicket lost, and the other batswoman has been declared because she has faced her 6 deliveries.
And all smiles, right? When your plans fall in place and you're pretty excited about it. But at the moment, a lot of discussion over here. But interestingly, Chaitanya, 12 deliveries, if played by the women players, just opens up the game once again.
Yes, it does. Definitely opens up the game.
Rahul Vaidya there. A lot of power behind his shots each time he plays. Always looking for the big hits. Last evening he was sensational. Last season he was exceptional. Rather, last night he was exceptional with his batting performance. He put up some sensational batting display as well. Can he repeat it? Can he once again power his team to a commanding total? Remember, it's a new ball, it's a furry ball, it's the AstroTurf. The ball tends to come slow onto the bat. The bowler needs to be good with his length. Sometime it may not climb up as well. Nicely driven towards covers for a single.
He's carrying on the form, isn't he? Good sound of the bat. The first ball that he faces, he'll be feeling good. Maybe an accomplished batsman, with the first run that you get and the sound that the bat makes wonders to your confidence. Rahul Vaidya, it's again on strike with the heavy back lift, but the ball goes straight to the fielder at long off. No elevation there, no room given to Rahul, and that'll just be a single. In the air, fielder Shalin, the fielder there. Brilliant fielder in the outfield, but goes over him, and that's going to be a Naman Realty sixer.
Much needed 6. Just breaking the monotony in the game, and much needed 6 that will give them that momentum to move ahead now. But a strategic fielder placed just behind the bowler as well. You can see Yuva strikers trying to do something new. They have a long on, they have a long off, they have a cow corner, and they have a straightish fielder behind the bowler. Once again looking to give that charge. That could be close on a direct hit. Good running at the end of the day. Saimi Kher has been kept busy this morning.
Absolutely, she's been kept busy. The first 3 deliveries, then a couple of chances for a catch, a run out here again. Full toss, Rahul Vaidya over the covers, and that's going to be a Naman Realty sixer from the bat of Rahul Vaidya to end the third over.
Oh yes, you cannot bowl there to Rahul Vaidya. That will be punished. He's taking his time. Good to see him settle in. He's in no hurry at the moment. A lot of deliveries left as well in this match, particularly their innings. He'll need to pace it well. This is the dugout of Triumph Knights. a win under their belt last evening. They'll be eager to make it 2-on-2 and register 2 more points.
So 3 overs, 20 runs. The reason being the first over did not yield any runs. And thus that's the situation with the Triumph Knights. They'll have to get a lot of runs on the board. The reason being the Yuva strikers are a powerful batting unit. So it'll be interesting to see, because now it's over number 4, which is the Red Bull double trouble over. Double trouble means the number of runs scored will be doubled. Wicket lost will be -5. Chance for the Triumph Knights to redeem and get a minimum of 30 runs in this over. Yorker over the covers fielder, and the fielder is not able to stop it. That's going to be a Naman Reality 4.
4 becomes 8, remember, in the Red Bull double trouble over. Not surprisingly, this dugout of theirs is excited. If they can capitalize in the next 5 deliveries and get more runs, this will just put them in the driver's seat. Pressure on the bowler at the moment. Nicely bowled. Good call that by Rahul Vaidya. Very good call. Stealing a single over there.
Was it an outside edge, and was it a catch dropped by Arora, the wicket keeper? We'll just have a look at that in the replay. The bails were dislodged, but the leg umpire says that was done by the wicket keeper. Rahul Vaidya not able to make connection the way he must have did. What a throw there from the boundary line. Could have easily been a direct hit. Not to happen though. 1 run to Rahul Vaidya.
Sensible cricket. That's a no ball. That's a poor delivery. They have a free hit. Rahul Vaidya will have the freedom to tee off. He can go for broke in this particular delivery. So runs coming for the Triumph Knights at the moment. Some confusion in the middle. Sohail Arora not quite impressed with that no ball call. He reckons it was straighter and not the sidearm, for which the bowler has been penalized.
Yes, simple rules there. Sidearm bowling not allowed. And if so, will be penalized with no ball followed by a free hit. But here, the Yuva strikers have challenged the decision. They have asked for a review. Every team, remember, gets 2 unsuccessful reviews. And here the interesting point will be, if it was a fair delivery, will the batsman be given out?
That's a tough call, but it'll be very hard on the batsman if that's happened. That's because I wonder what the soft signal was, Chaitanya, over here. And the soft signal, I reckon, was a no ball. So if there's any ambiguity in that call, it has to stay with the on-field umpire. And I reckon more often than not, in this particular situation, it will stay in favor of the umpire and the batsman, to be honest.
Yes, that's how it needs to be. Not sure if a review is required for no ball as well. The decision given looks like it should be, the decision should stay off the umpire on field. And that's a no ball that has been signaled.
An opportunity here for Rahul Vaidya. It's a no ball. It's a free hit on offer. It's a Red Bull double trouble over as well. Everything going his way. Tossed up delivery. Looks to go big. Doesn't quite connect it. We'll have to settle for 1. Remember, 1 becomes 2 here.
Yes, 1 becomes 2, so 2 runs to be counted for in the Red Bull double trouble over. Still no wicket lost. That will result in -5. But they're not able to get those big hits either. So Triumph Knights not able to make the most of the Red Bull double trouble over.
A big 6 will be an icing on the cake right now for them. Just take them to a good total after 4 overs. They just found wanting in terms of the runs at the moment. Tossed up. Goes big. That's a 6. Much needed 6. That's what the doctor ordered for the Triumph Knights. 6 becomes 12. And now their score gets a facelift as well. 52 runs after 4 overs. This is a good comeback, and they have resurrected the innings really well, all thanks to Rahul Vaidya in the middle. He brings in that much needed fresh energy and the impetus as well.
That's exactly what was required for the Triumph Knights. 4 overs 52. We're looking to get somewhere near the 120 run mark in the remaining 4 overs. Remember, the last 3 deliveries of the innings are to be bowled by the woman bowler. So that might be Sayami Kher. Rahul Vaidya, what a brilliant knock we witnessed from him yesterday.
We're back live, over number 5. Nice shot driven through long off for a single. Sohail Arora there. Puneet Gidwani with the 5th over. Shikhar Thakur and Rahul Vaidya were the joint man of the match awardees last evening. kept low. That kept low. That's the tricky situation of playing on a turf like this, Chaitanya.
Oh, yes, and the Yuva strikers doing it well. Again, fielder, and that's going to be a Spartan poker catch. Rahul Vaidya will have to walk back 16 of 8. That's a big, big wicket for the Yuva strikers.
Now that's what happens when you keep the ball low on the turf while bowling. The batsman will have to struggle to get that elevation. That's what happened for Rahul Vaidya. Simple, straightforward catch to Sohail. Rahul knew it the moment he hit it that he had missed out on it. We'll quickly have a chat with him in some time to understand what was going on in his mind as well in the middle.
Nodding his head while he's walking back. Disappointed with that. He had faced 7 deliveries. Was it all the license to go for the big hits? But good bowling there. Sensible bowling by Puneet Gidwani. Keeping the ball low. As Mikhail mentioned, giving absolute no room and no scope for elevation. But this time around, Shikhar gets the elevation and gets the Naman Realty sixer.
Yes, this time getting underneath that ball and going over the bowler's head. Saved into it. Shikhar Thakur, clearly one of their mercurial players in the side. Last evening as well, made a contribution. But a good over so far by Puneet Gidwani. That's a poor delivery. That's a poor delivery and he'll be punished. He'll be punished. 6 more. That's a no ball. A free hit on offer as well.
Yes, no ball. So followed by free hit and the Naman Realty sixer. So 7 runs to be added for and plus a free hit. So license to go for yet another sixer. Shikhar Thakur does not need one though. He's batting on 28 of 10. Might have the umpires checking once again for the no ball, whether it should have been a no ball or not. The leg umpire signaled no ball.
A review for a no ball is questioning the expertise of the umpire, I feel, Chaitanya. And that's why that decision should be left to the on-field umpire to take and not for the players to review. But when you have the liberty of 2 unsuccessful reviews, you would want to chance your luck as well. But you'd honestly want the no balls and the wides to be left with the on-field umpires.
Totally agreed, Mikhail. Totally agree to that. And the on-field decision stays. So the review has not been of any use for the Triumph Knights this morning. Have a look at that again in the replay, and that's clearly over the waist. And the call has been made by the on-field umpire, and the call stays. That will be a no ball. Free hit to follow. 4.5 over, 67 for the loss of 2 wickets. Shikhar Thakur batting on 28 of 10 deliveries. Puneet Gidwani bowling the last delivery of the 5th over. That's going to be a free hit. Not able to make connection there. Straight to the fielder on the bounce. That'll be a single to end the 5th over. Triumph Knights 68 for 2 at the end of 5 overs. Yes, in the meanwhile, we'll head over to Mikhail Vaswani, who has the man of the match yesterday, Rahul Vaidya, with him in the dugout. Over to you, Mikhail.
Thanks a lot, Chaitanya. I have with me Rahul Vaidya. Look very good in the middle today as well. Just got that shot a little too low by the end of it, Rahul.
I was expecting the ball to come a little higher, but honestly it didn't come, and that's why I ended up playing a straight shot straight into the hands of the fielder. I'm disappointed. Honestly, I'm disappointed because it's a beautiful, bright Sunday afternoon. I wanted to make the most out of it, and every time Mickey I get out cheaply, I feel so bad. I can't tell you.
That showed on your face as well. You wore a dejected look while walking back, but enjoying this format, Rahul?
Absolutely, I think this is so cool. What I love is that cricket is being played in a very fair manner. All the rules are whoa, yeah. It feels good when a fellow teammate is hitting like that. But yeah, I think that cricket is being played in a very fair manner here. I'm so happy that we have you, who's overseeing all the proceedings and using some kind words, especially for me. Thank you so much.
You batted well. You won all the adjectives last night. But looking at it right now, 75 in the 6th over. what would you be happy with?
I think we're looking at anything near 140, 130 because they seem to be a good batting side. So we definitely need something. Whoa! And we seem to be getting closer to that. We need at least 130 to 140 on the scorecard, 100%. Only then I think we'll be able to contain them.
You still have a lot of batting to come. You have more ammunition left in the ranks.
Yes, yes, we do have quite a few blasters here, and but we honestly don't want to expose everybody. We're good with the current pair, and I think they're playing fantastic. So I think keeping on with it, I think we shall be 130 to pakka hai.
I'm going to put you in a spot. Oh, what a shot once again. Nicely hit. Another six. And Rahul Vaidya is delighted over there. What do you enjoy more, playing cricket in the middle or singing?
I think I'll get a see. Singing live on stage is a completely unparalleled feeling. I don't think there can be any.
That adrenaline rush is different.
Oof, I mean, when everybody's just looking at you, even if in the cricket, I feel in the cricket that even if you're whoa, even if you're playing, there are other like 21, 22 players, 21 players on the field, but when you're singing, it's just you there. So I think it's just a great time.
Right. Thank you for your time, Rahul. All the very best. Your boys are enjoying themselves in the middle. Looking forward to you in the middle as well while fielding. Yeah, Shikhar Thakur as well.
Cheers. Thanks, Mickey. Thanks. Bye.
It's over to Chaitanya now for the commentary. Some big hitting happening in the middle.
Thank you, Mikhail. And in the meanwhile, what super striking from Triumph Knights. We go on to 100 in 5.4 overs, so 2 more overs to go. At the end of 4 overs, they were 50. I mentioned they'll be happy to get somewhere around 100, 120 at the end of 8 overs. And at the end of the 6th over, they've reached the score of 100. It's brilliant striking from the Triumph Knights. And Mikhail, Rahul must be unhappy with his performance, but would be mighty pleased by the way his team's performing right now.
Of course, they've raced to 100 in the 6th over. Shikhar Thakur once again getting to 50. What an innings he's played. Ah, what a shot. Once again, power behind that. That's Uttam Thakur for you. Everybody's coming hitting sixes.
Absolutely. Second half of this inning, everyone's smacking the sixers. To end the 6th over, Triumph Knights at the end of 6 overs are 108 for 2.
All of a sudden, it's been a turnaround of events over here in Fortune. Rahul Vaidya delighted with his teammates' performance. Particularly Shikhar Thakur. But pressure on Yuva strikers. They bowled exceptionally well last evening. Just a lapse in concentration this afternoon. Poor delivery, and that'll be dealt with again. Has it gone to the fielder? Puneet Gidwani, they're taking a lovely catch. He completes it. Nicely taken in the end.
Spartan Poker catch there. And Shimul. Shalin, pardon me, the bowler, gets a wicket. The first delivery of the 7th over. Nitin Adesani, who was with the Yuva Strikers last season, now has been purchased by the Triumph Knights. In the air, fielder, and that's yet another Spartan Poker. Uttunga Thakur was striking it well. 4 balls, 14 runs. Will have to walk back. So 7th over has started well for the Yuva Strikers. Shaleen Seth picking up 2 wickets in the first 2 deliveries that he's bowled in over number 7. Remember, 8 overs per innings, and bowler restriction is 1 over. So 8 bowlers have to be used. And then, of course, first 3 deliveries, last 3 deliveries by a woman bowler. They can be different. 108 for 4, 6.2 overs. Shaleen Seth to the new man in, Tejas. Didn't play yesterday. In the air, fielder, but that's made a connection with the overhead wires. So even had the ball carried, that would not have been given as a wicket. The reason being, it will be signaled as a dead ball. Tejas Nerurkar. No ball signaled. Straight to the fielder. More importantly, free hit. Comes down the track is Dhawal Parab and gets the Naman reality sixer. That's exactly what the doctor ordered for the Triumph Knights. And how well are their batsmen delivering? You already have sixer number 105 in the Superstar League 2.0. Dhawal Parab on strike. Gets it on the Yorker length. Straight to the fielder, that'll just be a single. Tejas Nerurkar looking for the second run, but there never was. He'll be on strike now. Low full toss on the offside. Fielder there, circling under it, and that's going to be a Spartan poker catch. Tejas Nerurkar getting the connection on the bottom of the bat. Thus the fielder goes straight to the man at covers. Brilliant photographer is Tejas Nerurkar. That won't make for a perfect picture-perfect moment though. He'll have his moments. Didn't play yesterday. Got his chance today. Yash Sardesai. First ball. Single to end at the 7th over. At the end of 7 overs, Triumph Knights are 118 for 5. Shivans Doshi bowl the first 3 deliveries of over number 7. Dhawal makes room for himself, whacks it, and that's going to be a Naman reality sixer. Good start to over number 8 for the Triumph Knights. Dhawal Parab moves on to 14 of 4. Just look at that, making room for himself. Sensible batting by Dhawal Parab. Comes down the track, makes the most of the length. Straight over the bowler's head. Naman reality sixer again for Dhawal Parab. Second half of the innings yielding a lot of runs. The Triumph Knights will be happy with the proceedings. Down the leg side, Shivans Doshi, and there'll be a white ball signaled. Low full toss, and that's straight back to Shivans Doshi. That'll be a dot ball. And the last 3 deliveries of the innings to be bowled by the woman player. That's the rule, and that's going to be Sayami Kher. The woman of the match last evening was Sayami Kher. She'll be completing the innings. Dhawal Parab will like to make the most of it. And that's a big swing off the bat. Naman reality 6 run. That's a huge one. 6 more. Uh, 137 for 5. 7.4 overs. 2 more deliveries remaining. Can they get 250? Low full toss. Fielder there will collect it on the bounce. Giving it back to Sayami, but can't stop the 2 runs. 2 more for Dhawal Parab. Scoreboard moves on to 139. Dhawal Parab, 28 of 8. 6 is the demand, and he fulfills it for the Triumph Knights. What a finish. Flourishing finish for the Triumph Knights. At the end of 8 overs, 145 for the loss of 5 wickets. Fabulous batting by the middle order of the Triumph Knights, and 146 will be the target for the Yuva strikers. An uphill task. They have a powerful batting unit, but the scoreboard pressure puts pressure on the bestest of the best batsmen. Can the pressure? Have a look at the scoreboard there. Top 3 batsmen not able to perform. Shikhar Thakur 53 of 16. Dhawal Parab 34 of just 9 deliveries. 25 extras to the help. At the end of 8 overs, 145 for 5, the Triumph Knights.
Well, it's toss time here. It's the second match of the afternoon of Superstar League 2.0. It's between Cutting Edge Striders versus Excellency. Both of them will be eager to get their first points on the board. For the toss, I'd like to call on Manish from Moy Gym. Manish, if you could come here. Thank you for coming on, and thank you for your support as well. Are you enjoying this atmosphere?
Oh, wonderful! Yeah, this is actually a really good thing. You can
I'm sure you'll want to play someday as well.
yeah, sure. Of course, I want to.
Great. Can I have both the captains, Cutting Edge Striders, Mudassir Bhatt, as well as Team Excellency Rahul Shroff over here? If you all can come for the toss, it'll be great. Yeah, we have the coin over here. On one side you have Naman Reality, on the other side you have Superstar. So one of you all will have to choose. Okay, Rahul from Excellency will call. Naman it is. Superstar Mudassir wins the toss. Mudassir, what would you like to do?
We're gonna ball first.
Last evening, not the best of evenings. I'm sure you know what the mistakes were.
It was just a bad day, that's it. And rest guys played really good, but we batted very badly yesterday. So let's hope we're not repeat the mistake. Let's see.
Good luck. You're a good side. Looking forward to your performances from your end.
Thank you so much.
All the very best. Rahul, lost the toss. You wanted to field first, or you're happy batting?
I also wanted to field first, unfortunately. I mean, that's okay, that's part and parcel of the game. But yeah, it's okay. We'll try and score a decent total and try to defend them. That's the only strategy now I can say, because it was like we were ready for the field first. But now, let's see. I mean, it's okay. Yeah.
Right, both of you all have to register your first points. Today will be that moment where one of you all will have your points on the board as well. All the very best, gentlemen. Go good. The news from the center is that your team is, Cutting Edge Striders have won the toss and they've elected to field first. Just missed out on that. My apologies.
Thank you, Mikhail. It's time for the chase. You are strikers. Target 146 runs. First 3 deliveries to be bowled by a woman bowler. Sammy Kher is on strike. Jersey number 10, and the first ball is a white ball. Run scored by the batswoman. The batter will be doubled. Wicket lost is -10. Remember, in the first over, Sammy Kher lets it go. Good ball there by Aparna Thakur. Clear instructions to Aparna. Bowled on the stumps. Clear instructions to Sammy not to lose a wicket. In the air, fielder won't reach there. Oh, Sammy flirting with danger. Dot ball. 2 balls, 1 for no loss. Flighted delivery defended by Sayami. Taking no risks now. And Aparna has bowled her first 3 deliveries, conceding only a run. That was the white ball of the first delivery. .145 required from 45 for the Yuva strikers. They have the firepower to get to that. But remember, the scoreboard pressure. 146 the target. Sayami again defends it. She did that brilliantly yesterday. First 6 deliveries. She not score a run, but ensure that she does not lose a wicket. And that's exactly what the batswomen, the openers, need to do. Because if they lose a wicket in the first over, it will result in -10. Last delivery of the first over down the leg side, and she lets it go. White ball. Off the back foot. Defends it, looking for a run. Sent back. Dot ball to end the first over. At the end of the first over, Yuva strikers are 2 for no loss. More importantly, they haven't lost a wicket in the first over.
Saimi has done the job of preserving a wicket and ensuring no damage is done in the first over, which means the team cannot go into the negatives. She walks back, technically looks very sound, goes well behind the delivery, puts a body behind it and shows the full face of the bat. And in walks Puneet Gidwani now. He's quite a star in the team, an all-round player. Bowled really well early in the day, got the big wicket of Rahul Vaidya as well. And now, with that target of 146 in mind, it'll always be added pressure for the chasing side, Chaitanya. Every dot ball will be pressure mounting. You can look at their dugout. They're all thinking as to how they go and get this target.
Undefeated teams, both these are. Yesterday, they had a victory, and Anushka, they are not able to make connection. Clear strategy from Uttunga Thakur. Be bowling it outside the off stump, ensuring that Anushka plays 6 deliveries, does not get out, so that they can have a maiden over in over number 2. And that's a no ball signal. Is she looking for a single? A single is what she gets. More importantly, Puneet gets the strike.
I'm sure they're not delighted for the single, the dugout. They're delighted that Puneet is on strike at the moment. And he'll have to tee off from the word go. There's no time for him to set himself in or settle in or get his iron. Nothing like that. It's all about going out there and finding the middle of the bat and finding the big hits. Puneet Gidwani, can he play an innings of his life in this game?
He connected that one well, but it made connection with the overhead wires. We signaled as a dead ball.
And Chaitanya, sometimes these are indications when the overhead wires come into play. Poor shot straight to the field. That was never going to get there. Well tried though, but good fielding in the end by Thakur. Shikhar Thakur, they're backing up really well.
Yes, good fielding there. Ensured that he does not give away 4 runs. But Puneet, there'll be a chance missed, and right now he gets the Naman Realty 4. Uttunga Thakur has given away 6 runs in the first 4 deliveries that he's bowled. 9 for no loss. 2 deliveries remaining, and that's a nice hit by Puneet Gidwani. Gets the Naman Realty 6.
Much needed 6. And they'll need to get going from here on. They need to move on. Yuva strikers, they'll need to keep striking. Very good shot once again. That's hammered in the cow corner region. Puneet Gidwani not missing out on these long hops. Capitalizing on virtually everything that's loose. Look at the dugout behind. All charged up. Pushing him to hit the home runs. Remember, this game will be decided by the number of Naman Realty 6s and 4s you get now, because 145 is the daunting target.
Puneet Gidwani keeps striking the way he did in the first season. Remember, the start of the Superstar League Season 1 was with a 30-ball 100 by Puneet Gidwani, after which the rule was made at the end of when the batsman scores 50 runs, he'll be declared, he'll be in the dugout as retired hurt due to a century that Puneet Gidwani scored in the first match of the Superstar League Season 1. And if he can continue the same performance, the team Yuva strikers will be mighty pleased. First ball down the leg side, white ball. Anushka is on strike, plays it on the leg side, and well done there. Anushka gets the signal. It's the single, pardon me.
Oh yes, she's done a good job at rotating the strike and giving Puneet most of it. Puneet understands the way forward is only the big home runs at the moment. This will be a very important over. That was a long hop. It's once again got the overhead wire. Oh, is that a wicket? It's got the overhead wire. A lot of confusion over there. That was otherwise sailing into the stands.
Puneet realized that very early. So he just walked behind the stumps, having a sip of water and getting ready to get the ball sailing over the fence. He's batting on 16 of 4 deliveries. Good strike rate, but that's exactly what we expect when the target is 146. 122 required from 35. No ball is the signal. Sidearm penalized with a free hit. So a run, ball not to be counted, and a free hit to Puneet Gidwani.
Oh yes, this is a good chance once again. Another wide. Extras coming by. Pressure mounting on the bowler at the moment. Puneet Gidwani looking good on 16 and 5 deliveries. Tossed up. Goes the distance once again. High and handsome. Puneet Gidwani is not going to miss out on these shots. He's looking good in the middle. This is a contest that we have on hands at the moment.
Fabulous striking by Punit Gidwani. Nice swing of the bat. Gets the 6. Juicy full toss on the leg side and gets another Naman Realty 6. Back-to-back sixers. Gaurang Thakkar has already given away 16 runs in this over. Short ball over the fielder had long gone. Yet another Naman Realty 6. What striking this from Punit Gidwani.
Oh yes, and pressure on Gaurang Thakkar as well. He's got 2 deliveries left. And Punit Gidwani has practically taken him to the cleaners at the moment. You can just see the body language as well of Triumph Knights. Just a little panic situation for them. This is the dugout of Yuva strikers. Call it the young Soch that they endorse. And quite literally they're bringing a lot of... poor delivery. That's a no ball. That's an opportunity as well missed. Punit will be biting his teeth over there. Nicely bowled, but once again, Punit Gidwani says thank you very much.
Absolutely misses out on the no ball, but makes the most of the free hit. Gets the Naman Realty 6. 51 on the board. And this is the third over in progress. So what will follow will be the Red Bull double trouble over. Last ball of the third over, and that's a no ball. And that's a foot fault. And he's looking for the single, is Punit. Not sure why, that would have been a free hit. Gets the run, free hit, and Anushka to face the last delivery. So that Punit gets to face over number 4.
Very sensible play by Punit over there. Understanding it's the last ball, he would any which way go for a big hit. And he'll deny that single because he'll keep strike for the Red Bull double trouble. Over completed. They've raced to 50 in the third over. Courtesy Punit Gidwani, who has hammered 41 in 11 deliveries. And Triumph Knights may just have realized that the things are not looking good at the moment. With Punit Gidwani playing a blinder of an innings at the moment.
Yuva strikers 3 overs, 53 for no loss. It's over number 4 in the Naman Realty Presents Superstar League 2.0 powered by Global T20 Canada, which is over number 4, which is the Red Bull double trouble over. Number of runs scored to be doubled, wicket lost will be -5. Punit will be looking to make the most of this over. Off the back foot, straight to the fielder. And that's a Spartan poker catch. Punit will be mighty disappointed because a wicket in the Red Bull double trouble over means it's going to be -5. Nawal Parab picks up a wicket.
Oh yes, against the run of play, who would have thought Punit Gidwani would perish in his bid to accelerate. But just when they wanted him to hang around and maybe get some more runs, he departs. Nevertheless, he's put his team in a very strong position. And now it's up to Darshan Modi to take things forward. It's a long batting lineup, let me tell you, for Yuva strikers. But what is really, really interesting now is, can they survive and succeed in the Red Bull double trouble over? Goes big, Darshan Modi for you. Does not waste any time to tee off. And he gets that much needed 6. And this means that 6 becomes 12 at this Red Bull double trouble. Make it 54.
Goes again. Just missing the Super 10 board. More importantly, getting the Naman Realty 6. Will be doubled for as 12 runs. Moving on to 73, and that's a no ball as well. So a free hit.
How things change in a matter of few deliveries over here, Chaitanya. Just when you think you're on the driver's seat, you realize that somebody else has come and replaced you over there. What a contest. Darshan Modi is turning it on. Looks to go big. Oh my God. He is making that look very easy. 3 sixes in a row. And that means he's made batting looked very easy. 18 becomes 36, Chaitanya.
86 for 1 now, again with the big hoik. Clean striking this by Darshan Modi. Moved on to 24 of those 4 deliveries. And Yuva strikers have moved on to 98. 2 deliveries remaining in the Red Bull double trouble over, and 4 overs more. Required run rate is 11, which is easily gettable in this format.
Oh yes, and just look at that score of theirs, 98 for 1. 98 for 1 is a commanding performance at the moment, and the batsman has screamed the ball into the stands in 4 consecutive occasions. Darshan Modi is having a field day at the St. Stanislaus AstroTurf Park, and at the moment everybody converging to the bowler. That's the dugout. Still some tense faces over there, but look at the discussion over here. At the moment, fair to say, it is Yuva strikers who are looking good to chase down this total of 145.
.4 overs, 98 for 1. Darshan Modi batting on 24 of 4. 4 balls he's faced. He's cleared the fence on 4 occasions. On the back foot. Oh, what a shot there. Naman Reality 4 to be doubled for as 8. Darshan Modi feels it's the end of the over, but there was one no ball, and thus he still gets to keep strike. Got 4 runs there. One more delivery remains. 106 for 1, 3.5 overs. Triumph Knights under some trouble now. Last delivery of the Red Bull double trouble over. And he swings, but it is up and over, out of the playing area, and thus that's going to be a wicket. Darshan Modi will have to walk back, and the Triumph Knights will get the 5 runs. That means 5 runs will be deducted from the total of the Yuva strikers.
And that wicket is courtesy that no ball, that extra delivery that they bowl, and the final delivery of that, they get the big wicket of Darshan Modi. But he's practically put their team's 1 foot into the finishing line right now with that towering performance of his. Well, look at the discussion once again over there. They understand that they're still very much in the game. This format presents you with opportunities in every delivery. Remember, every ball is an event over here. And at the moment, even as Darshan Modi walks back, he has done enough damage and gone for the Triumph Knights. 45 of 24, 1 good over, and the game is in the balance, Chaitanya.
Still not lost for the Triumph Knights. Nitin Adasani, experienced player, played the last season, knows the Yuva strikers very well. And it's going to be Anushka Doshi facing her last delivery of her innings. She's faced 5 deliveries, 1 more, and she can be declared by the Yuva strikers. Required run rate is 11.25. Goes for the swing and gets the single there. So before getting declared, she scored a run. So 3 runs to a total for Anushka Doshi.
And she spent a lot of time as well in the middle. And in walks captain Sohail Arora, another very fine batsman. This team, Yuva Strikers, has a very long batting lineup. Long and strong batting lineup, should I say. And it's good that they have a very strong bench as well. Just adds a lot of muscle to their middle order. But at the moment, 103 for 2 in the 5th over. 5th over in progress. They can play some sensible cricket and chase down that total. Pressure will be on Nitin Adasani. Can he deliver the goods and bowl a tidy over right now? A miserly one, Chaitanya.
That's what the Triumph Knights require now. Swing of the bat, chance! Oh, he'll be disappointed with that. Chance for run out. Nitin Adasani was a tough chance. But at this point of time, you need to hold on to those ones. 2 deliveries, just 2 runs that he's conceded. Sunny Solanki facing his first delivery. Goes for the big hoik, not able to make connection. Good fielding there. That'll just be a single. So good start to this over by for the Triumph Knights. 3 deliveries, only 3 runs conceded.
That's a 6, a flattish one. The fielder was quite finer at long on. Had he been straighter, he would have had the opportunity of taking that catch. Sohail fetches 6, much needed. Naman Realty maximum over there for him. There you can look at it. Didn't quite get the height on that. Good contest right now. Game in the balance. A wicket here, wicket there. Good tidy over. And it could be anybody's game.
Big swing. Is the ball in the playing area? Will be the question. Yes, it is. Naman Realty sixer for Sohail Arora.
And his reaction said it all. And that reaction says it all as well. So close yet so far. 29 of 19. Sohail Arora turning it on. Once again, nicely played. Lovely shot. That's a typical cricketer's shot who plays season ball cricket. Slashing that outside the off stump. 4 more.
4 more to end the 5th over. Yuva strikers are 121 for the loss of 2. Going to be Rahul to bowl the 6th over, and he starts with the white ball. Rahul Ramesh. Sunny Solanki on strike. Goes for the big swing and connects. Gets the Naman Realty sixer. It's coming nice and easy for the Yuva strikers. Once again, displaying what a powerful batting unit they are. Down the leg side and a white ball. A run a ball required now. 17 from 17. No ball to the fielder at long on. So that'll be 2 runs added. And a free hit to Sohail Arora. Low full toss and straight over the head of Tejas Nerurkar. That's going to be Naman Realty 6. 137 for 2. No ball signaled. Outside edge. Collected by Yash, but that won't be a run. But an extra run added. And a free hit to Sohail Arora. 8 required from 16. Yet another no ball. Yet another Naman Realty 6. Scores are level. 1 more run required for the Yuva strikers to register a comfortable win. Did not look it is going to be so comfortable at the end of the first innings, but they've done it quite easily.
That hits the overhead wires. That's a dead ball. Just when Sohail thought that he had finished it off in style. But what a performance. In the 6th over, they've raced to 145 for the loss of only 2 wickets. Just when you thought at the halfway stage the Triumph Knights were in with the victory, were in with the win. And that's it. Formalities completed. Sohail Arora tees off and finishes off in similar fashion. Look at that dugout. Look at those smiles. The captain plays an innings that they will remember for quite some time. Sunny Solanki as well getting the high fives. It is a happy dugout. It is a performing dugout. And it is a dugout that's putting back-to-back performances in this tournament so far. Easily the contenders and favourites to lift the title with the kind of form they've displayed in Superstar League 2.0. High fives all around and some delighted faces. Euphoria, ecstasy for them. And what a performance here for Yuva strikers. Young Soch, Nai Soch, they're bringing in the new vibe and the new energy in this performance of theirs. But Triumph Knights, after putting up a good batting performance, have just fallen flat with their fielding and bowling. And they'll want to go back and get things right. So it's Yuva strikers who registered their 2nd win in Superstar League 2.0. It was a regulation win for them. They made little work of the opposition. And there you have it, a confirmation as well, as you see this on your screen.